Oh, maybe you should do it too. We'll hop in together.
No. It's already going.
Oh.
Good evening, good morning, and good night to anybody who's watching this. This is Nugz and Milk, our first broadcast ever for podcasting. My name is Brandon, a.k.a. Breastfed So 5. And
I'm Rain, a.k.a. Two Crunk Pussy Killer.
Alright, so thanks for fucking my couch up, bro.
You're welcome.
Oh,
Anytime.
yeah, let's calm ourselves down.
Your
man.
wallet?
This is my wallet. This is what happens when you're wearing cargo jeans, man. Like, yeah. I'm talking to you, Jake, by the way. Mr. Jorts. Yeah, fuck you, bro. Call me out on that. Cargo pants are easy to wear. And they're comfy. Like this couch.
So what are we doing today, Breast?
We're talking about fucking Jorts jeans and anything else in between.
Lactating?
Lactation is pretty cool.
Lactation, are you about it?
I don't think anybody's about lactating. Well, take it back. Maybe
You've never been to 4chan. So.
Teething babies. Teething babies might be about that. I don't know. Makes no sense to me, though. But we did have something written up. I put it somewhere. It was on a bar napkin. Unfortunately, I don't have the bar napkin on me. I was too drunk, and I probably wiped my mouth with those wings on it. However, here at Nugz and Milk, we enjoy a nice glass of milk.
That's
Pinkies up.
Gone. You better share some of that.
Bro, I get thirsty. Get the fuck away.
Bro, that's like 15 cents of milk. You better let me get a sip.
You want some Nugz?
You better let me get 5 cents of that.
Hop it on the chicken strips, boy. Ooh, it stank.
Probably never seen a man eat his nugs.
I don't want to watch a man eat any more nugs after this. However, one of our topics I do remember was paranormal things and stuff that we've encountered in our lives that are, freaky, weird, fucked up, and don't have nothing to do with our uncles.
Put these nugs somewhere.
I'm gonna taste these nugs out.
All my paranormal shit has to do with my uncle.
Yo, I landed right in the litter box.
There wasn't nothing normal about that relationship.
But this is topic one. We also have other topics to talk about too as well. Oh, we also have a special guest today too. The man who inspired us to make a broad podcast, pod broadcast, Matthew Broderick. This is my man, Ben, of Budsandbrews. Come on, man.
Get on in here.
Bro, you're cracking my feet.
Oh, you son of a
Tight.
bitch.
We
Move
didn't
your
anticipate
fucking
for guests.
My
big
hands.
ass nasty foot.
Bro, I got thick thighs. They don't save no lives.
You gotta let me get my face in. I'm the pretty one.
Well, hello everybody. I'm Ben from Budsandbrews, and these are two jackasses.
Between two faggots.
So, what are we talking about?
Paranormal.
Paranormal shit, man. Let me get a story from. Let's hear it from Rain over there. What the hell? What's the first thing you've like? What's one of your most craziest fucking like paranormal experiences you've ever had, man? Because I have a few of my own. Let's we'll think about them. So.
I don't know if we should talk about the one where we were together that we did, or the one by myself with my grandpa when I was like little.
We'll share the one of us together because that's even more like
Are you
disturbing.
talking about when we were at my house with the telescope and shit?
Oh no.
I was gonna talk about that.
Well, I'm not talking about.
Okay, talk about
Right.
whatever you.
I think I was like 7 when my grandpa died, and then I was dreaming in the living room, sleeping on the living room floor, and I had a dream that I was Zelda. Never even fucking played that game, but I had a dream that not Zelda. I was Link.
I was gonna say you about to piss me off, bro.
I've never played that game. But yeah, I had a dream that I was Link, and I was in this like crystal ice castle thing, and then I thought I was safe. Is that in the game? I don't fucking know. But I thought I was safe and away from my house, so I told my grandpa that he could run through the living room, and I immediately woke up, and there was like a whistling sound, and then like papers started flying around the room, and a real bright light was coming, and then I don't know, it just got really, really loud and bright, so I got underneath the blanket, and then I heard a motorcycle drive over me.
What the fuck?
Which is weird because my grandpa died on his motorcycle. He got ran over by a semi-truck. I don't even remember going to sleep. I think I just blacked out.
How old are you again?
I think I was 7.
Like 7 or 8. Goddamn.
Must have been on that good shit.
That wasn't until I was 12.
Oh, shit.
How spoiled was their milk at the house?
That's why you don't mix your nugs with your milk. You start tripping.
Man.
Think.
You think you fucking Zelda, but you actually Link, the fucking main character of The Legend of Zelda.
I never played the game.
That's pretty crazy. You know what it reminded me of? Is fucking Adventure Time.
Adventure? Oh,
The fucking Ice King. Like, you were like an ice castle or whatever.
It was like an ice palace. It was weird.
Yeah.
A palace of what? Was it cold? Do you remember being cold? Like,
I remember having.
Did you have shoes
sword,
on?
And I got down on one knee and stabbed the sword, and I was like, "You can run through the living room." And then I fucking woke up and he did. I regret it.
My uncle was over me breathing pretty heavily.
That's pretty weird. What about you, Brandon?
Honestly, I mean, a few paranormal things happened to me before in the past, mostly to do with UFOs. There was this one time back when I was in, had to be fourth grade. No, it was fifth grade because I met my buddy Patrick at this time. And he called me one day saying, "Hey man," because we were all about like aliens and shit like that. We were all into like fucking aliens, everything, UFOs, UFO files back in like 2005 and shit like that when it was just starting to take off. And
talking about X-Files?
No, UFO files.
Oh.
X-Files freaked me out, man. I used to fall asleep for that shit, and that's probably why I'm fucked up in the head today.
UFO files was good.
Yeah, UFO, dude, I love UFO files. But
You talking about that shit on Netflix?
if it's on Netflix now, I don't fucking know. I don't have Netflix.
They do like reenactments of what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, like conversations and shit. Yeah, I was doing that. Like, we were watching a lot of that stuff. But one day he's like, "Hey man, go outside. There's a meteor shower going on. Yada yada yada. Just check it out." I'm like, "All right, cool. You know, bring my family out there." I'm probably like, I don't know, 12, 13 at the time. And I go outside, and we live on strawberry fields, basically. So we have a wide open view of the entire like sky and shit. And this is probably like 8, 9 at night. And as I walk out there, I'm looking around. They're looking like, "Hey man, you're like pissing me off because we're out here now. You make it look stupid looking for meteors." When over the top of the strawberry fields, I seen 3 bright white lights, and they were in a triangular formation, kind of like so. It's kind of hard to see, but like in triangular formation, very close together. It would be like like the Blue Angels or whatever type of flight type of deal. But it's in the middle of the fucking night, so it's like, okay, why would they be so close together? And they're super close. I'm talking like super fucking close. And next thing you know, after seeing these lights and saying, "Hey, what the fuck are those?" And I'm starting to freak out at this point in time. My mom, my dad, everybody saw it. Everybody who doesn't believe in fucking UFOs and anything paranormal on top of that, 'cause my dad's like super religious and shit like that, they're like freaking out too. One by one, we watched each light fly off in a different direction, and then disappear out of nowhere, just gone. There's no trees, no fucking nothing, no clouds in the sky, nothing. That was one of my first times ever like experiencing an actual like paranormal event, aside from like ghost stories and stuff like that at the house that I lived at.
Are you sure it wasn't a stealth bomber?
A stealth
That's
bomber.
what it sounds like to me.
It looked like I considered that at a point in
Could've
time
been.
because of the shape of it, but how could the lights on it spread apart and break apart?
Someone shot it. It wasn't stuffy enough.
Blew that bitch out the sky.
It was fucking.
Or they just, I don't know, they shut off one side of the lights and moved this way and shut off and turned off, or turned on the other side.
Or maybe Patrick was involved in it and he was just trying to freak me out. Man, he probably had like drones and shit way back in 2005. Who knows?
Oh my goodness. So what about you?
I mean, we could do some alien shit or we can do some ghost shit.
I don't know
I took
scary.
I took you guys to the ghost light before, right?
Oh yeah, you were fucked up as hell. You were drunk as shit.
Okay, yeah, but that didn't really count.
Yeah, you were trying
it
to get
didn't
me
really,
high with you.
huh?
You were trying to like get me drunk or high. No, Patrick wanted me to get high. You wanted me to get drunk. And I'm the one driving, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
we-
I'm not gonna get fucked up and stay out here in the middle of darkness. I'm sorry. If my phone goes off,
Yeah.
we're fucked. Because it was in the middle of Lake Wales where there was no
It
reception.
was not Lake Wales, it was Avon Park.
It was fucking same old, man. Polk County.
What do you guys say where we're from? Oh my god.
Well, I can cut that out.
Yeah, I got it. But no, alright, so, well, when I tried to go with you guys, it didn't really work because I was fucked up.
Yeah, you're making up stories, and you're just like,
Well, I
hey,
wasn't there.
come to this place with
Thought you
us.
were.
I swear to God.
Well,
it'll be
anyways,
nice.
so me, my old lady at the time, and
My old lady Time and I.
and a friend of mine, we used to go ghost hunting and all that shit. We actually have footage somewhere. I need to find it so I can actually upload it. But some crazy shit goes down. There's this place called the Ghost Light. And apparently, fuck, it's such a long story, man. God damn it. All right, so legend has it that there was a farmer or some shit that buried some gold, got murdered by this dude, and then the dude couldn't find his gold, drove away, and killed himself or some shit like that by accident, wrecking in his truck off the road, like ran off the road. Well, we went out there, and if you sit at a certain point on the road at a certain time of night, and you turn all your lights off and just everything's dead quiet, just like that. Everything goes dead quiet.
that was fucking weird. That was perfect.
I know, right? You'll see a lantern spark up from the ground and from the road. You just see a light start to raise, and it's homeboy walking around looking for his treasure and shit.
The balloons,
which is in a cow pasture apparently.
It's shrooms. He's looking for the shrooms.
This story was actually on that show, Fact or Faked.
I remember that episode. Yeah.
Yeah, you can look it up. So we went out there and did that. But when we were driving down the road, the first thing that really fucked with me is we were driving, and
first thing that fucked you was how alcohol in your system.
No. We were driving on this. It's a 2-lane road, and there's no one out there. It's like dead country, just nothing.
I was with you. I know. I was driving.
I'm not talking about when you were with me.
Oh.
You dummy. Oh. Anyway, so we're driving, and we see these lights, like a car coming towards us on the other side of the road, and we were like, oh, all right. So it passes us, and as it passes us, it's a red, old, like, I don't know, it had to be like, if I had to guess, I'd say like 1957, 58 Ford pickup truck, like old shit, red. And when it passed us, we all looked to see who was driving it, and there's nobody in it. It was just nothing. And then like we were all just like, what the fuck? And then we looked at each other like, did you see that? And we looked behind us, and it was gone. There was nothing there, and it looked just like plain as day, for real. Like it looked real as fuck. And then so we get down to the area where we were supposed to see the ghost light, which we did, and saw that. But apparently the guy that was I'm telling the story all fucked up right now. The guy
crack it on a bit.
I'm about to. But the truck was the dude that, his name was Old Red, and he's the guy that wrecked into the ditch and died on impact. And there's actually a grave, like, cross thing where that happened out there. And so we're going, we stop, turn all the lights off and all that, and me and my friend, I think Vance was with us at the time. I don't know, I have to check on that. But we get out of the car because it's like, oh, there's nothing going on, and we're standing out there, and all you hear is just country, like just like cow pastures and shit and wind. But then you start hearing like these voices that are like just saying this weird shit. It was creepy as hell. Got back in the car, about to leave, and then you see the light spark up and stuff, and we drove down there, and then you can't really see nothing. But then we went further, and there's a church down there, a real creepy ass abandoned church. We decided to go check that out, and I got video of that somewhere, and it was just crazy as hell, crazy as fuck.
Dude, I mean,
sorry it took so long.
No,
with that, but
could you tell they were whispering to you?
Yeah, you could. It's just, oh my god, it was so long ago. It was like, I swear it was like help or some shit, like help us or some shit like that. I cannot remember. I'm pretty sure my friend Vance was with me. I'll have to ask him about that, because we both heard it, and my friend Justin and Chris. So we all heard it. It was fucking weird. It was something else.
To be honest with you, the time I went out there with you to the same place to go do that, like,
you get a bad vibe out there.
It was very bad vibe. No, I mean, like, I really wish you would have came, man. Dave, I really wish you would have.
What I was doing? Probably nothing important.
Probably. Oh, you were sleeping.
It was.
I gotta work.
It was me. It was me, Ben, and it was Ben, Patrick, and I actually. Ben, Patrick, and I all went out there because Ben was talking about it, and that was a fucking 45-minute drive just to get out there.
Dude, it's a long drive.
And it's like, I'm in my old car at the time, and I mean, it's not that I don't trust it, but like, as soon as you get out to those roads before you turn onto the main road there, it is literally just all like groves and shit like that.
Yeah, it's nothing.
So when you're out there, you're driving, you're like, damn, this is like just spooky as hell.
We're gonna die.
And then you realize the GPS doesn't even pick up the road.
Yeah,
that you're supposed
dude.
to be on. The GPS does not pick up the road that it goes down.
Yeah, it's not even on the fucking map.
It's not on the map whatsoever. That's a main big ass road once you get there. And I remember being at like, oh my god, it was probably like 11 at night, maybe almost 12 in the morning.
No, dude, it was like 2.
Oh, maybe it was.
We
were recording.
I wanted this to be out there.
Night.
Yeah, I wanted this to be out there at like 3:30.
Yeah, so you were drunk as fuck. Patrick was high as hell.
You're
both trying to even smoke and drink with you guys and to get me fucked up. I have to drive, and on top of that, if something ever happened, who's gonna call? Who can call the cops? Like we're in Bumpkin fucking Village, man, out in this nowhere.
Oh shit! Were you there that night when we stopped at the store, the last store, and they were like, like 100-something prisoners escaped?
No.
That night?
No.
So what? Oh shit!
We had that truck follow us though when we were leaving after.
Yeah.
So you make me pull up and you're drunk as shit. He's drunk as shit, man. He makes me pull up and he goes, "All right, it's not gonna work unless you turn the lights off." And I was like, "I don't want to turn my lights off, man."
It doesn't.
And he goes, "Now turn your car off. There gotta be no noise." I'm like, "What if I can't start the car back up? What if?" And Patrick's just like, "Do it, Brandon. Just fucking do it. I want to see this damn thing." And I was just like, "Bro, I am fucking." There's like one fence to the left-hand side of you, and the rest is just all fucking trees. Like it. Think about like.
Well, I think it got fucked up that night though because I think some like high schoolers or whatever were having a party down the road at a house or some shit.
No, I don't remember that. I remember like one car passing by us, but that's it at that point in time. But then when we turned the lights off, I waited in my car and lights off for probably like 2 minutes and was just sitting there in silence with you guys. And I was just like, all right, that's it. I'm done. I don't want to do this anymore. I turn the car on. I fucking leave. As we're leaving, then like this truck's behind us. It wasn't the red truck, but it was a car that was following super fast.
Oh shit!
Remember that?
Yeah,
I do remember that. And it was following us in lanes and shit.
And I do remember one of the times that I went out there without you. There was a cop that met us, and the cop was like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?" And my friend was like, "Oh man, you gotta say something or I'm gonna freeze up." And he was like, he told her what was going on, what we were doing out there, and then the cop like drove towards the light, like to go check it out. Never saw her again. She's like, I'm gonna be coming back. Never saw her again. I don't know if that was real or not. I don't know. I mean, it was an old Crown Vic car, but obviously that's not like 50s shit.
Old ass one.
But it's not no like 1950s shit. But still, that was fucking weird. It was some lady. Anyways, there's that story.
Yes.
What about the time? Do you guys remember the time we were in my front yard? And we had the telescope, and we saw like some UFO bullshit going on.
Remember
I made the joke about we're gonna look at the telescope, and you're gonna just see fucking doom. It's gonna just be like having bass just fucking blasting out that shit. You remember that shit? Oh fuck! You don't remember that? Oh man!
I don't remember you making that joke though.
Oh man!
I remember the lady next door. The next lady that was way about the fucking conspiracy shit. She's just like watching it with us. We thought the sky was falling, or like one of the stars was falling.
Yeah.
The chick that was on the phone.
Yeah. We were watching that. We watched that light move slowly for like how long?
A long
it was like 2 hours, man.
It was going weird as hell. Weird as fuck.
Just getting done with band practice, just watching a fucking light in the sky just move for 2 hours.
Yeah, but it was like moving really fucking. It wasn't like a star or anything.
Oh shit! No, I got a fucking story. No. All right, so
beer me, bud.
The same kid, Patrick, right?
I'll get you a
fucking.
Oh shit!
Whoa! Damn, Dave,
just picking it up.
Hey.
I ran out of milk, but I want some. I want some dew.
You want some deal?
Some milk can do me.
Oh my god.
Okay, so like I was saying, fucking. All right, so David got me on this this.
You're welcome.
David got me on this fucking this crazy kick of really high end alien hunting shit. Like
high end alien.
To the fact we're at our apartment, I was too afraid to sleep with like my fucking windows cracked open, just like that,
good job,
cracked
David.
open,
Thank you.
or anything. So, I fucking Patrick. I was at work one day, and I was just there visiting. I had to go get Patrick, I think, and he lives off of He lives off of like a decent suburban area with like the brown strawberry fields, but it's somewhat decent. And he called me. He's like, "Bro, the fucking power's out over here, man. Like, there's no lights on anywhere in my entire neighborhood." And my immediate thought, middle of the night, power's still on in my area, but the power's off in his, which is like right down the road, and it's no rain in sight, nothing, and it's the whole power outage. That's weird as shit. And it brought me back to the Twilight Zone.
It's called it's on different circuits.
I told you, David had my head filled with shit, man. I was thinking everything was dying. I thought we were going to get abducted.
A week where we saw like 40 UFOs in a week.
Yeah.
No, what I was gonna.
But no. What I was
UFO.
saying.
Oh god.
Get the tinfoil boys. They coming for the milk.
No, but for real, didn't you guys?
Not my fucking milk.
Remember you guys told me about at the old practice spot, like you guys saw like some giant ass.
No, that's the story we're gonna get to in just a second. So. I remember the Twilight Zone, right?
Well, it's gonna have to be the last one because you're gonna have to segue off of this onto something else.
I know.
Unless you don't want to.
No, I know.
I mean,
but this is the weirdest part. It's fucking nuts because me being conspiracy fucking Brandon, breastfit till 5 over here. But,
I love that name.
But
it's like the best gamer tag ever.
But thank you. But I was like, oh shit! So I sped out there, right? I leave. I was just visiting my job site because I have no fucking life. And I speed out there, and down the main road, which is the highway, the lights are off. Like, the main lights are off in that area. And I was like, what the fuck? And in the Twilight Zone episode is like the one where the spaceship flies over the neighborhood and turns off all the power, and they all start fighting against each other, kind of like a Lord of the Flies type deal. And basically makes it like to where people's humanity really shows. So I thought about that, and that's why I was like, oh, I'm going to go out there and see what's going on. So I get out there, and I'm like, all right, everything's off, except for like the only power is like solar powered like little fucking lights that are in people's yards and shit. Which, trust me, it looks fucking creepy as hell when you're driving in the middle of the night. You can see that, and that's it. That's only it. All around you.
Smash those.
So
back when I was a delinquent,
I go up and around the neighborhood, and I'm just like driving slow where my ex-girlfriend's house used to be at, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is it doing this? So as I turn the corner to come back toward the main street, up in the sky above the tree line, probably like from a distance, I couldn't record either. My phone's at like fucking less than 5% because, like I said, I was just outside doing random shit at the fucking store. But a big ass red light. Like I was saying, like it was red, wasn't blinking, it was solid. This thing is above the tree line.
Was it Rudolph? Satan's coming for me! Holy shit!
It was a big ass red light. And it was undulating, like it was going like
undulating.
It was going.
Is that a real word?
If it's kind of like the movement I'm thinking of, then fuck it. I think it's real. That bitch was you in it.
Undulating.
It was using clouds as ramps. It was just going like that. But there's no clouds in sight though. What I'm just saying, it was undulating like this, moving across the tops of the tree line, like but it was, tree line's here and it was like way up here. Next thing you know, I'm just like trying to fucking film this bitch because David wouldn't believe me, I'm sure, if I fucking told him. But I'm just like, that's when I found out about power. Fucking, there was a smaller white light coming right up behind it. So this thing's like undulating, moving, and this thing's just like
Dasher.
Like, it was a sled. I assume it was like an army jet or some shit. I don't fucking know. But like this thing's just undulating away, and this jet's just like. Next thing you know, as it's approaching it, getting fucking super close to it, gone, fucking gone. The red light disappears. This bright ass red light. No trees in sight that are in its area. No clouds, no nothing. Gone. And then the fucking white light just goes right past where it was at. It just keeps moving. And I'm just like, bro. As I go to leave, all the power comes back on. Literally, right after that, all the power fucking goes right back on. And you remember that because I was there. I was telling you about it. I called you immediately. I called Patrick.
Did you say there were helicopters chasing it?
I thought no, it was a helicopter. It was a white light. What I assumed was a jet or something. Kind of like how the government like intervenes with like extraterrestrial shit gets on. So it's like that's what scared me the most. And then the power thing. If I would never went out there because my thought of like Twilight Zone, I would never saw that. It's I still think about that from today sometimes. Like
I think about that sometimes too.
Like it's weird how I saw that.
Yeah, weird shit happens. Like no doubt. Like fucked up shit happens without people knowing. And I don't know. I believe in some conspiracy shit, but I goddamn guarantee this. I know we're not fucking the only life forms out here. I know that. Like, they've already found bacteria on Mars and shit. That's a life form. It's not the life form you're thinking of.
Yo, Schmegma is too.
Fuck off. It's not what you're thinking of, but it's still life. But, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Aliens.
Mm-hmm. Aliens. Fucking Area 52.
That's like 51, but too much.
Look it up. Google it. It's a real thing.
So do you want to talk about what we saw, the big thing, or you want to move into?
Yeah, I want to hear the big thing.
The big thing.
All right. So, just because I don't want to like leave this part out, because we're just kind of like that.
Let's not use names.
So there was these two women of the night.
The women of the night.
Basically, they weren't hookers, but we didn't pay.
What's new?
Cut this.
I took them home. It was like, and I'll never forget. It was October 12th of 2014. No, 15.
Must have been a great night.
It was October 12th, 20.
Never.
No, it was 2014. It was 2014.
Was it real that long ago?
Yes, it was 2014, dude.
Good lord.
Brandon R was still at the time. Was still at the store at the time. But yeah, 2014 of October 12th. It was 4 in the morning because we were driving back home, and there's like a school next to the strawberry field area. The same thing, like I said, in an area with a lot of strawberry fields. But there's like a school.
Aliens hungry.
There's like a school that obviously is not in operating hours. It's like the fucking weekend, man, and like we're just getting back from fucking getting our dicks rode on and shit. We're fucking band life, man. What can I say? But
in the condemned house.
In the condemned house, yes, I live there. Whatever.
Didn't have to say that. Didn't have to say that.
Didn't have to. Did it anyway. There's details. They need to know the story.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we loved ourselves. My friends were staying in the condemned house with us. However,
good times.
As I'm driving, I'm always watching the skies. I should be watching the road, but I'm always watching the skies.
You need to shut up before you get your license taken away.
So I'm driving, and I happen to notice above the trees, like, coming, northbound, that there's, like, a weird light in the sky. There's, like, a couple of lights, get massive, but I don't really pay no mind to it. I'm talking to Dave, making jokes and shit. And as I make the corner to go around into the actual open field area, I'm still looking at the sky while I'm talking to David, who's on the right-hand side, which is facing straight northbound, as we're heading west at that time. And next thing you know... Next thing you know, it's bright. It's bright. It's above a fucking clear sky. I'm talking 50 yards away. What I thought was stadium lights was what was it, Dave? Like, it was about 7 lights, because it was 4 on top.
Like stadium light bright.
Yeah. Like yeah, that bright, but also that wasn't super bright, but like it was like stadium light shaped. But stadium lights are
like in squares.
Yeah,
like rectangles.
What?
Like rectangles.
Yeah.
Stadium lights are like fucking
but you know how they're set up though, like, right?
Oh, okay.
And then it's right there, 50 yards away from us, man, right across the thing. I start slowing down, pulling up to the side of the fucking, the strawberry field, and fucking Dave's just like, Brittany, go, get out of here, go. I'm like, no, look at it, Dave, look at this damn thing. It's literally, the fucking stadium light box is what it's shaped like, and it's moving like this, and it drops. And then moves left, and it's kind of like just... Like, it's like not falling, it's almost like a glider. I thought it was a glider, but how can a fucking glider be shaped like a goddamn stadium?
Undulating?
Undulating. No.
Undulating.
It wasn't a triangle.
What? I remember it being a triangle.
It was no, a stadium light shape, man. Because remember, that's when like one of the lights was like going funky looking on it, and then you shot a bright light at the bottom of it. That's when you got scared, super scared. Yeah. I didn't see the bright light at the bottom. I was driving away at that point in time.
Fuck, I wish I was there for that.
Dave's freaking out. I'm like, no, this is it, David. This is fucking it. We're gonna find out if aliens exist right now or not. This is make or break. And Dave's like, if you get out of this fucking car, I'm gonna hop out of the car right now. I'm fucking
leaving.
leaving.
Watching too many documentaries about what they do to you. I was
perfect chance. Yeah, he was saying
good time.
Because how small the fucking craft was. Like, he was thinking it was the Greys, and we don't want no butt stuff happening to us.
It's a tall red.
So he convinced me.
It's fucking Santa.
You prefer tall red. Fucking new breed.
I like my aliens tall, dark, and red.
He convinced me to leave. So I peel out of there, and as I'm peeling out, the damn thing's still moving downwards into like weird shapes and shit, just moving. And he claims there was a white bright light that shot at the bottom of it.
It was white. It was blue.
It was blue?
Yeah, it was blue. It was weird. Like it looked like
like a LED white blue type shit.
Yeah, it was weird. It was super weird looking.
Like tractor beam.
I don't know. It looked like if you reached at it, you could touch it like it was solid, but at the same time you could see through it like it was a regular light. It was very strange.
I really wish I would have saw that. I really wish we would have fucking just stuck around and not fucking had to.
They know. They fucking know. This is broadcast.
I've never seen a light like that.
That is fucking
So
weird.
we
I
peeled
wish I
out,
would've been there for that.
right? We shoot straight down. You know, we're freaking out the whole time. The doors locked, everything rolled up. I get down to our house, get the rest of the band, like tell them what's happening. I was like, yo, shoot light back down there, let's go find out. Less than 10 minutes, right? And now we have me, Dave, Jake, and the fucking Alex at the point in time. We're all down there,
Fucking Alex.
looking around for shit. Nothing. Not a damn thing in sight. No scorch marks on the ground. No fucking weird stuff. No gliders. No people.
Infinite Annihilator, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's double.
Sorry.
What's my double bass?
I'm sorry.
But,
Anyway.
But other than that, like, that was probably the most real, like, convincing alien thing that, or extraterrestrial thing I've ever had happen to me.
And then when we checked our phones, both our phones were dead because afterwards we thought about like maybe we should take a picture of that, and both of our phones had died.
EMP'd your ass?
Yeah.
Damn.
They were coming for us.
Damn.
I don't remember that.
I would have went with them.
I always think about like if we had actually taken a picture, we would have been killed. Like the government would have came for us. Like that shit was.
The book I gave to Patrick, the one with the it was based around the area in which we live at. In the book, it was a UFO book, by the way. It was about like stories and shit like that, but it was also like pictures and whatnot because you know he was a fucking child. But like the first story was about a band from our area, the exact same place we saw us at, having witnessed UFOs, and I thought that was the most.
Oh, they got abducted.
Yeah, they got
in their hotel room and took their asses out.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Literally in the book, dude. I'm telling you, there's a fucking book. There was like a fucking. I wish I still had it.
Well, there's a lot of books. That
Brandon R. gave it to us.
I'm not gonna get into that right now.
But a band and fucking getting abducted and in the same
whole
city?
band?
The whole band.
Damn, fucking aliens had a good time, bro. They're like, let's get these motherfuckers. We're gonna party it up.
I wonder what band that was, because their music was so goddamn good. They had aliens.
It was Rings of It was Rings of Saturn.
Rings of Good one.
What was it? Price Earth. That's what I was thinking of.
The Price is Right.
Enterprise
Earth.
Oh, Enterprise Earth. The Price is Right. There's your band name. That's the next one. The Price is Wrong, bitch. The Price is Right.
Wow.
But yeah, that was the most convincing fucking thing that's ever happened to Dave and I both, man.
That is pretty trippy, man. Like,
you remember how freaked out we were?
Yeah.
yeah, I remember you telling me about that, and you guys were like, kind of like you saw a ghost.
We saw a ghost.
Like, shit I've ever seen.
That's.
And we see
I wish, I want to believe it, and I kind of do, but it's like,
Steven?
fuck, man. Like the only reason.
Shut up!
Shut up.
We've seen so many aliens.
You're our guest. You shut up.
The only reason I believe you guys about that is because I know both of you and how like when you're for real about something, you're for real about something. Like
There's still piss stains on my fucking seats in my car.
oh shit, good segue.
Into what? What is that a segue?
Good times.
Yeah.
Urine in cars.
Oh my god! You talking about that day you threw that cup out the window and that shit splattered on
Oh,
everybody in
shit.
the back seat? It smelled so bad.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you.
You were in the front seat, drunk as hell. I think we were just leaving from Wendy's or something. You pissed in a cup and threw it out the window, but you fucked it up, and the lid came off, and it sprayed everyone in the back seat. It smelled so
In
bad.
your car?
Yeah, man. I was the one who drove.
And we were coming back to the house, and then that white horse is in the road.
Oh,
And you
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Everybody in the car went, monster!
Oh shit.
Dude, I was speeding too.
I forgot about that. Oh fuck.
I'm going like 65 down a fucking ranch highway.
Because didn't we like loop around your fucking block or whatever?
No, we went to Wendy's and you were already being fucking stupid with the Wendy's people, and you're pissing me off. And then I'm just like, hey, watch, I can fucking speed down this road, no one cares. As I'm
Yeah.
speeding, I just see a white fucking mass in the middle of the road.
It was
And I'm
an
like,
alien.
oh shit, monster! And everyone's like, it's a monster!
Everyone screaming at the same time, it's a monster.
So I
Meanwhile, I'm
fucking
probably
whipped
sitting
it,
there.
deep ass, not to mention the deep ass fucking ditches on both sides of this fucking 1-lane road. Just whipping this bitch. I ain't talking about a charter.
Should have pulled the fucking e-brake and just side hit that bitch. Like, fucking make it.
Come to find out, what we thought was it a cow or a horse?
It was a horse. It was a
horse.
horse.
It was a pure white horse.
Because he was hanging out the window screaming, "You lost your horse!"
Drunk ass man in the back seat screaming out the window.
I do not remember that.
Dude, that was one of the biggest
I
things.
mean, I kind of remember that, but I don't remember like hanging out the window. You lost your horse.
Yeah, you lost your fucking horse.
It was like 3 in the
To
morning.
nobody in the middle of a fucking ranch.
It couldn't have been because we went to Wendy's. I don't know. It was late.
No, it was late. It was probably like Wendy stays open all night, bro.
Is it really?
Nah, it's like 3
No.
a.m. 3 a.m. or later. But fucking, it was late. It was late, and we could have died.
Horse.
It was a good fucking thing I wasn't driving.
My heart hurts just by thinking how scared I was.
I was just like, I would have been like, you know what they say about deers when you see them in the headlight? Just fucking hit the gas, bro. Just
Car would have fucking shattered.
fucking
Horse would have walked off.
it looked like a fucking train wreck. Shit. Well, you know what they say, boys. Hold on.
Oh, man.
Fucking go right under it.
Drift that bitch under the horse.
Well, there's another paranormal story for you guys too.
Well, what?
Being told, I told you this before. I don't know if I told you about this. So if you can't tell already, I'm
Retarded?
a safe. I'm a safe driver. It says so on my license.
He's not safe about anything.
I don't have protected sex, but I have safe driving.
He does have life insurance.
I do have life insurance. Looking at you. However, I typically, when I move,
You fucking need it.
I work at Sonic. I work at Sonic.
Horses.
Hashtag shameless self-plug here. But
Somebody's horse.
I'm a...
Somehow.
Holy shit.
I drive down, once again, these...
Don't give too much information.
Okay, so either way, I drove down this road every day coming home from work every fucking night, right? And I was I still am now, but I'm way into fucking Magic the Gathering and shit like that. So
my pussy might crack.
I would always half pay attention because there's nothing going on in the middle of the night when I'm driving down the road. I do like 45, 50 mile an hour, you know, just kind of half pay attention while I'm watching this video and shit like that. Well, I do that all the time. Nothing ever happened. You know, knock on wood, shit like that. But one night, I pull up to the main road of which I go on, and fucking, it's not that long.
No. What?
It's not a long story. I pull up to the main light, and I just like, something inside my head told me, and I'm watching the video. I'm watching this video, and I told you this story, Dave, right?
Well, are you talking about the thing you saw standing on the side of the road?
Yeah, yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude, listen to this. Listen. You ever had those like
sound like a
premonition
zoo.
things in your head? You ever had like those premonitions in your head where like something tells you to not do something?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. I'm sitting there watching the video and then I just like something just tells me, and I'm enjoying it. You know, it's fucking like Magic the Gathering, saffron olive, but fucking, I was just like, no, I'm not gonna do it today. I'm just gonna focus on driving. Like, no reason to. There's nothing going on. It's
So
like,
you just get that feeling where you're like, all right, I need to look this way, but I'm not gonna do it, type shit.
yeah, like something tells you to do
Oh,
something.
yeah,
Something,
just
but it's
that.
like something just like in your head and you just do it.
Yeah.
Like it makes you feel secure, right?
Yeah.
I put my phone down, I turn it off, I start driving, man. I'm focused on the road and shit. I get
This time.
yeah, this time. I get like fucking, I don't know, like a mile down the road, and it's dark. I have bad headlights. It's I really do, it's shitty. But out of the fucking darkness of the road, there's literally, I'm driving a fucking Sunfire, and literally it looked like a giant dog is the best way to describe it. It's hard to imagine in my head now, but like I just know what it's shaped like and how big it was. It was bright white, it was gigantic, and it was taller than my car.
What?
Yeah, literally.
How is that like a giant?
You're like, no, think about
Like
it.
a moose?
To be honest, yeah. Like, you ever seen
Fucking-
you ever seen that viral video online of like the rake is what it's called, the rake monster or whatever, and it's just like walking like this. That's kind of what it reminded me. It was like it had like giant knuckles in the ground. From I kind of remember when I got the lights up on it because I'm driving like 50 miles an hour because I'm actually focusing so I can actually drive that fast. And as I see it, I fucking swerve. I'm like, you know, to go around it and shit. And I fucking sense.
Should hit the gas and go right straight through it.
I sense like this like this ominous feeling as I'm passing by it, and it's going like right past my mirror and shit. Like it could have broke my mirror off if I didn't swerve. And like, it's the strangest thing because I think it was like some kind of beast. It was like a beast creature thing, and it was just in the middle of the fucking road. And I'm just like, fucking whirl around it, and I can feel the fucking shit. You know, I can feel the shit just like ominously, you know. Like spiritual pressure,
like
I guess.
Presence?
Yeah, the presence of it. As I'm passing by it, and I'm just like screaming, "No fuck!" As I like, you know, fucking whirl around and shit.
They could try to kill me. Is that a crip?
And then I look back in the back. You know, I look backwards. It's gone. Like as I'm driving away, obviously it's dark outside. There's no lights out on the fucking main road except for my own lights, my tail lights and shit. But it's gone. Like I can't really see anything, and I don't know what the fuck it was.
You know what that reminds me of?
But it scared the hell out of me.
That reminds me of have you seen that movie, The Ritual?
The Ritual?
You haven't seen that? Oh, man. If you want to see some weird-ass shit, it's a good movie.
Get down.
If you want to see a good movie, look up... It's on Netflix. Look up The Ritual.
Okay, let me borrow your Netflix account, bro.
Nah, I can't do it.
Can I be?
But it's a really good movie. It's going to freak you out, and it reminds me of something just like what you were talking about.
I watched the porn with my parents in it. You can't freak me out. My uncle was in it too.
What was it?
What? Your uncle was in it? You're watching a porno with your parents with your uncle in the porno you were watching.
I don't know who my dad is, bro.
Were you back to back at least?
Next topic.
No comment. No comment.
No.
Alright, so what are we on to?
First sexual encounter with a vacuum.
Cigarette.
Next topic.
Yeah.
What?
Never done that.
That's what a vacuum sounded like.
Was it the one off the fucking Brave Little Toaster? It was pretty brave.
It was pretty brave.
Took it off.
That was one brave toaster.
Oh, man.
Deep clean, did you?
That movie kind of traumatized me. I just remember the fucking the light guy getting just fucking broken and destroyed, and the vacuum being like Eeyore, like. I don't know.
I hardly remember that movie.
That was fucked up. Piece of shit movie.
There's something
I remember I loved it.
spiritual about that, I think.
Oh yeah.
Have another glass of milk.
Pinkies up.
So you guys want to do a seance?
Oh, that I've done a seance before.
So have I. I've done a bunch of them.
I'm good.
Not afraid.
I'm good. We've conjured enough energy tonight.
Are you sure? You don't need to go
I
in
can
your
see
mouth?
Ben's already got a little bit of bolt going on.
Just sitting.
That's what I'm afraid of. Why you got that?
Alright, this is getting weird.
Yeah. Oh.
Weird buddy.
What else are we talking about? Going to talk about? Or is that it?
Next topic. I already made the topic of paranormal activity, man. No
Right.
trademark.
Or
We just talked about that.
I already made that topic. That's what I'm saying. Someone else go with the
I
topic.
think we were pretty good on just paranormal shit for now.
Yeah.
You ever tried to suck your own dick before?
Yes, I have.
Next episode of Nugz and Milk, we'll talk about blowing ourselves.
Mugs and movies.
Yo, Mugs and
I
Movies.
miss that place, man.
Nugz and Milk.
Dude, I was
Did I
was
say
too
Mugs
young.
and Movies?
No.
Yeah,
no.
you said Mugs for real.
Yeah, I said Mugs.
You said
at
mugs
first.
and milk.
Mugs and milk. Mugs of milk.
Jugs and milk, bro.
We'll bring it back to Gallon Challenge.
No, we're not.
Gallon challenge.
Yeah, man.
What's that?
It's where you take a whole gallon of milk and you chug that bitch.
Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. But
Well, put me for a kegger challenge. I'll fucking do anything, huh? Yeah.
and fuck you and fuck you.
Hey, leave Gucci out of
Fuck
this.
you guys.
Next episode.
Go
of
hit up
Nugz
my
and-
channel. Budsandbrews.
Link in the description.
Yeah, maybe.
And my channel too. Rain OG.
The only thing you're gonna find on Breastfed Till 5's channel is a shitty playlist of random rap songs I want to try and make and my own unenthusiastic vocal cover. Check that out if you want to. I don't really
That
care.
was fucking interesting sounding, Brandon. You just beat yourself down to the ground right there.
Well, watch the unenthusiastic vocal cover and you guys find out who I am.
Oh man, the shit you do isn't fucking bad. You just like to sit there and beat yourself up. Shut up.
I do like to beat off a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, with your parents to your uncles. Porn.
I love
Keep it in the family. Well, anyways, this is Ben from Buds and Brews signing off, and
Ryan from Ancient Rain OG.
Breastfed till 5.
I love that. I love that.
See you next episode.
See you next time.
Later.